It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Pulls that one foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
There's a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first offering is not close. One out, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Check swing, no appeal.
3 balls, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. This to third, Muncy. And Guerrero is set down. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That's inside. And the count is 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Nabs it, and that is that. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Our starter in this one, Kevin Gossman. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rojas on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Here's Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball.
Man at first, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. To short, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Nothing on the board for the Dodgers in the first. We're back on the show from Chavez Ravine in a few. No score. Game 1 of the World Series. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Snell back to work. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Right side, hard hit. Freeman over to first in time. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Varsho in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That
That's off
misses.
the plate.
And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch is
2
in the dirt.
2
And
strikes.
that's ball 2. And there's a ball. Second inning here, no score. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the
That is
mound,
six.
you're
Third
ahead in the
baseman,
count
Ernie
0-2,
Clement.
and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Digging in, Ernie Clement. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Step off throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Missed
One
with a
ball, one
changeup.
strike.
And now it's even 1-1. Runner takes off. Well struck left field. Call. Raging back towards the wall. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Batting 7.
Put a
Right
pretty
fielder,
good swing on that
Addison
one as he
Barger.
drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Golden opportunity right here. A little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8. Second baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. So far the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's the strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that one upstairs. Next pitch is downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Big, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And fouled off. Tying run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Davis Schneider. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Fastball is outside. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
upstairs. Ripped on a line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Stays alive. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Schneider on at second with 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, that's inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. High in the air, out to right. Hernandez makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Just missed.
Ball 1. 1-0.
And another ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. In for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground, a second, might be two. To Jimenez, to Guerrero, and they turn two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a breaking ball misses outside. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's a little bit low. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run and scoring position here in the last half of the third. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, is having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Down the line, and it's foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Doubled his first time. That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In for a strike, 0-2. Now one missed.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him looking, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that skips into there. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Yeah, the batter now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And it's fouled away. Barker, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, Betts. They take the force out, 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in LA, bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
You know,
Ball
these
1, no
Dodgers
strike.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Barker settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Walked his first time. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Inside, just missed. The Jays up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting,
Here's Teoscar
right
Hernandez.
fielder,
He hit into a double play his first time up. That one fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez
Leading off
Ravine.
for
Top
Toronto,
5, John
shortstop,
Sciambi with Chris
Andres
Singleton.
Jimenez.
And leading it off, Andres Jimenez. Snell back to work. Fouled off left side. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Misses outside. Now 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Finished him off by blowing him by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Next to hit, Davis Schneider. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball
Now
the other
batting,
way,
the first
but that
baseman,
time
Vladimir
a little anxious.
Guerrero.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ahead
No
0-2 in
ball,
the
2
count.
strikes.
Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And that's
That's a ball.
downstairs and outside.
Well, he missed badly with that
1 ball,
0-2
2 strikes,
fastball.
Miguel.
Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Game 1 of the
Leading
World
off
Series.
for the Dodgers.
And now,
Second
Tommy
baseman,
Edman.
Tommy Edman.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's downstairs. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering is down low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's Max Muncy. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That should get the dugout going. His second homer this series, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hernandez, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now, Alex Call. Now he breaks his bat. Guerrero takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next,
good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Miguel Rojas now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Top of the 6th inning, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Bo Bichette. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's outside. 3-1. Alejandro Kirk in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Liner, and this could be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 1 of the World Series.
No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
Action in the pen down there. Will Klein preparing to come on if needed. Number 80 warming up as well. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Dalton Varsho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that is out of play. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Blake Snell out of the game. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. Pitching change here, number 80.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, no outs. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Late swing, foul to the left. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
That's a good jump right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's down and away.
1 ball.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. And there's one away.
Now batting right fielder Addison Barger.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Second and third, 1 away. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. And that'll load the bases.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting second baseman.
So
Isaiah
bases
Kiner
loaded
Falefa.
with 1 away. Isaiah Kiner Falefa will hit next. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Coming home. To the plate, save. 3-run game, it's 5-2.
Wow, what a clutch moment in this ball game. 1 swing, and he unloads the bases. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez sizes this one up. That's out number 2.
Now batting left fielder Davis Schneider.
back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. That one fouled hard the other way.
Nope. That's inside.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Man on second, 2 down. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's 5-2. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Will Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one off the outside edge. There's a swing and a drive. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Betts into second.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He is struck out, and he is walked. Foul ball there. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Little getting cranked up as well. Betts over at second, 1 down. Now a screamer into the outfield. Schneider pulls it down, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gausman makes way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for Toronto.
On the mound now, Trey Yesavage.
Number 39.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tommy Edman, the next to hit. First pitch misses.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
On the outside corner for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And the count 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. High fly ball down the left field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Edgardo Henriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. And that's through there for a strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, base is empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And that ball is out of here. A two-run homer. His second home run of the series. And they add a couple more. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Called strike right there. Swing and a chopper out to short. Betts fires to first on the run, and they get the out. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Max Muncy. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Heading down the line, Barker on the move, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The Blue Jays leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. That one outside, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Nope. 3 balls, 1 strike.
swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting left
Alex
fielder.
Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching.
A new
for the
pitcher
Dodgers,
in the game, Shohei
number
Ohtani.
17. Shohei Ohtani.
So digging in,
Leading off
Addison
for
Barger.
Toronto, right fielder Addison Barger.
And a foul ball. Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. That one at triple digits. Smoked on the ground a second. Edmonds slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. Ohtani, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. That one way inside. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Andres Jimenez. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Now a pop-up on the infield. Freeman has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Dodgers 3.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Braden Fisher.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Miguel Rojas now at the plate. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. just misses with that one.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. The Dodgers down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball misses down and away. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 68, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Little getting loose as well. Pitch misses there. 2-1. That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Ball 2.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Braden Fisher departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Toronto.
New pitcher now, Brendan Little.
Number 54, Brendan Little.
First and second, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one ripped. And out of here. His second homer of this series. It's 7-6. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
One out, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And that skips into dirt. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1. That's ball 2.
That pitch gets the corner. 2-2 now. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Two on the way. Fights it off. You'll see another. Chop to the right side. Connor Falefa in plenty of time to first, and Hernandez is out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Curve in the dirt.
This is a close game. It's high leverage. Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the ninth if you don't tie it up in this eighth.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Way outside, and it's 3-0. Max Muncy would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Snap throw to first. Edman back on a dive. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and now they're out in front. It's 8-7. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brendan Little gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now
Chris
pitching
Sir
for
Anthony
Toronto,
Dominguez is checked
number
into the
48,
game.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Kike Hernandez digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Pitch misses inside. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Eddie Dominguez.
Now pitching
I think
for the
closer has to be
Dodgers,
one of the toughest jobs in
number
baseball.
45.
We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
Leading off
We'll see if he
for the
can
Blue
wrap up
Jays,
the win and
left
get himself
fielder,
a save.
Davis
So
Schneider.
digging in, Davis Schneider. 1 for 4 with a double. Fouled off down the right side. Going 2 now. Kick swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful
Now
for the
batting
pitcher
first
as
baseman,
movement. As you see
Vladimir
right there, it
Guerrero.
really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
He's 2 outs away. Guerrero will hit next. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Fought off foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit high, maybe. 2-1. Two down, nobody on. The other way. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.